What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Modern Mining Garage. Well, my AL0s are getting here either this week or sometime within the next like 10 days. I know I'm very late as far as the creators who are getting their AL0s. I kind of screwed up and didn't get through iceriver directly in that first like few day period of orders, which I need to do because I need to be able to get this content out to you guys like right away. Otherwise, I end up being the 50th AL0 video that you've seen. But regardless, it's a journey that you guys can follow along. So today, what I'm going to be doing though is getting this exhaust rig or this exhaust shelf set up for these AL0s because I already have two KS0 Ultras. And I obviously don't have enough room to put the AL0s over here. I could scoot the middle GPU rig over and maybe put those AL0s underneath where those others are. But I think what I just need to do is, because I'm kind of outgrowing the shelf, is build another shelf on this unit right here and then have all my ASICs just up here on this top shelf. So let me see if I can actually take this down. I believe it's Velcroed. Yeah, it is. This hasn't come off in a while. So that's a reminder of what it looks like up there. But it should be easy enough. Just build another shelf right here and then set my ASICs right there. Now, the only downside of this is obviously heat rises. So the higher up your ASICs are, the higher the ambient temperature up here. But with how well the shelf has been cooling, I don't really have any concerns. That fan's gonna be pumping out fresh air. So let's get into building this thing. Real quickly, you may have noticed I said AL0s plural. I only bought one, but I think I'm gonna have a partnership with K1 Pool to exclusively promote their pool for Alephium. And they're going to be sending me an AL0 to do that. So that's going to be sweet. I'm going to have two KS0 Ultras and two AL0s. That will hopefully make up for a little bit of the lost mining time since I still don't even have mine shipped yet. But all right, let's get into it. It's interesting seeing this without that top part on. It looks a little cooler, honestly. So once I get that new shelf in, I might only have blue insulation at the very top, so this will mostly be open like this. But how these shelves are made is one cross member goes basically between these. So I think I will first install the 2x4s across, and then I will measure what these little sideboards need to be and get those in between, and then I stick in my middle board right here to actually support it. And I've got some extra wood from my stair project. It's painted on one side, but this will be the perfect floor material for that shelf because the rest are open, but similar to this shelf, I need a solid base for the ASICs. All right, let's measure and get to cutting. The great thing about this is it's all just Velcroed, so I can very easily just pull these off, move them out of my way. Do the same over here. Hopefully that should be enough room. I've got two 2x4s, 8-footers. That should be enough. So let's get to measuring. So these bottom boards are 47. So I'll need to pull this together a bit, but that should be fine. So let's go ahead and cut two 47s. The good news is that an 8-foot board is 96 inches, so I will be able to cut both of these from this board, and I likely will not need to use that second one, so I'll have a backup board. So there's 47. Double check that, make sure it's exactly 47. I don't want to bow these shelves out or anything. Dead on, that's good news. I'll bring this one up here. Okay. While we're over here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this board too. The good news about this board is it's actually already the perfect width. I just need to I need to measure again, but I think I need to take like 2 inches off the side. So this needs to be just slightly shorter than 47. So we'll do like 46 and 7/8. Okay, wood's finished. For the screws, I'm using these construction grade screws. That way they've got a lot more strength and this thing's never gonna collapse in on itself. And what I was just thinking is I probably need to put this bar on either side, but I probably don't need to put the middle support bar because this whole shelf is gonna have this as the kind of support. And these ASICs are nowhere near as heavy as a 12-card GPU rig, so save a little bit of wood. I'll probably just put up the 2 sideboards and be good with that. Now I do need to figure out what my shelf spacing is and then mark where I want this shelf to actually start. You should probably turn off your machines and put a cover over this, but I'm only putting in like 4 screws, 8 screws, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Hopefully that's not my final words. Go ahead and get these started. Let's do it. Okay, grab my level. Put 2 more on this side. Hopefully the little bit axe miner's not in the way. All right. All right, perfectly level. Let's go finish it up on the other side. Beautiful. All right, let's just put in the cross supports and we may be able to use this board right here and then we'll be ready to put the top on. All right, let's see how it fits. Like a glove. Put 2 more for good measure. All right, how does this one fit? Like a glove again, let's go. All right, so I just put this board up here and I don't think I would ever have any issues, but instead of putting a long bar across, I am gonna probably put one across the middle. Just because it gets a little bit of sag in the middle, but let's see. Yeah, let's do 1 bar in the middle. Take this down. $50. Okay, now we can put this bad boy back up there. I'm putting the paint side up top since you guys will likely never even see up top right here. Perfect, and now I just gotta get a couple smaller screws, probably drywall screws to put that in. So let me know down below, guys, do you think the AL0s are gonna be profitable for a while? Are we gonna make our money back on them, or do you think it's gonna be pretty quick until they're unprofitable? Hopefully we get at least 6 months out of them, and then Alephium goes crazy. That's my hope. Put 2 more in the middle and we should be good. Okay, let me show you guys this. All right, here is the finished product. We've got our new shelf up top. Take a look at it. So this is where I will be sitting all of my ASICs. And now, or not, I guess probably not right now, but once I get them up there, then I'll cut a foam piece to block off just that extra little bit of top air. But looks pretty good. Now, right when I get my ASICs, I will be able to plug them in immediately. One question I did have for you guys is I'm running low on slots in my PDU. I've got 1, 2, 3, looks like 3 left, maybe 4 if I go one down here. So at least 2 more for the ALs, and then I only have 2 left. But let me know, do you guys ever use a C14 to 2 C13 splitters? And that way I could use 1 port in the PDU to power 2 ASICs. And obviously 2 of these ASICs don't pull very much watts, so the splitter wouldn't have to handle a lot of wattage. But let me know about that, because that's something I'm thinking about to perhaps save some slots on my PDU. That might also act as a bit of a dust cover for these GPUs, so that'll be interesting. All right, guys, well, that's about it. The new shelf is complete. My AL0s will be getting here within the next week, hopefully, and then we can hook them up, see what our profitability looks like, and go through the whole setup process. So thanks for watching. Check out some other videos, and if you haven't already, make sure you join the giveaway. I'll have the video linked up here. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching Modern Mining.